guaranteed fifth.
He lost to Ranger.
Terrible.
Terrible. Awful. Just get him out of here. I believe he lost to Ranger in winners round 3 and has just made the run since. So I guess shoutouts to bracket endurance, especially with a character like Megaman, who games can go quite long with this robot. So he's able to power through it all. That bracket experience and time in the tank seeming to hold together and keep his mental intact even through all 5 Yoshis that have been here today.
Well, it's up to him to take out the red one next, fighting against Raptor on Pokemon Stadium 2 for Game 1. Honestly, well, this one's got the potential to be a candle burner, given the fact that Raptor can play more on the passive side if necessary. He'll get his burst damage, run to the other side of the stage, and it's eggs aplenty from there. But Megaman's got tons of good tools for dealing with that style of play, and actually has a decent amount of tools for breaking through Yoshi armor. I think that's going to be important moving through this set.
Yeah, things like that Flame Sword, that forward air are so huge. Even, I mean, it's most known for breaking through Snake's armor on the Cypher. Probably does the same effectiveness as against the Yoshi double jump armor at these high percentage. I mean, no shortage of being able to nickel and dime your way through those, but that back air facing forward this time, Raptor trying to close out this stock with an edge guard. One of the trickier parts Megaman can have is getting back to stage, but when he's got his boots on the ground, you always got to be careful for these up smashes.
That was a really good anti-air from MaverickHunter, seeing the Spark Needles come out, trying to catch Raptor jumping around a ton. I think Raptor's making the good choice by trying to stay mobile in the air, but you do have to be mindful about how well Megaman is equipped to take care of that airspace.
An anti-air for an anti-air, up smash for up smash. Raptor able to, after a 61% storm from MaverickHunter, it was Raptor able to close out the stock first. You know, it's crazy how many grabs Raptor lands. Okay? I guess it's just the base idea that you have with Yoshi that you're not going to be seeing too many of the normal grab, but it comes out frequently with Raptor when you least expect it. And if he's able to get a down throw forward air, a down throw up air, which isn't known to be, isn't a combo at all with proper DI, but you're never expecting it, just like you're never expecting Yoshi to grab you at all.
I think it's a testament to just how good Yoshi's shield pressure is, because Yoshi's combo game is probably one of the better things that he's known as when it comes to the aggressive things. And so, of course, you want to try to shield that plethora of buttons that Yoshi's going to be spamming at you. And you do know that Yoshi's going to be spamming those buttons. Oh, yeah. But you spend all that time in shield, all of a sudden that shield is either getting shredded or you're getting grabbed out of it, either by regular grab or out of the air when it comes to egg lag.
Here comes all those eggs. Oh, had the right read on the neutral air dodge in, but misspacing it ever so slightly. MaverickHunter able to get away with his life. That was cheeky. I liked the drop down into the rush up into the air dodge down. Always just trying to mix up any sort of little bit of timings and spacings. And Raptor not really showing the willingness to go off stage super deep. Instead, trying to be safe and consistent with some of these buttons and look for these egg confirms, but that rising back air out of shield will hit the tall enough Megaman, giving Raptor a chance in this game 1.
It's a matchup where it's the slow and steady wins the race for Yoshi. You don't want to overextend too much, otherwise all of a sudden Megaman is just ripping away resources from you. And likewise, if Megaman is approaching at you, that means that there's less time for projectiles to be occupying the airspace. So you have plenty of time to find hits like that, just waiting for the Mega Upper to expire and punishing with up smash.
I thought he got his jump, but it was just a little bit early. Good delay on Raptor's part. That time using the jump to escape the finishing blow of the Slash Claw. 132 now, and there's the up smash. Raptor starting to drift away with some of his aerials on shield, being extra safe, knowing MaverickHunter wants to try and find reversals out of shield, especially at these high percentages. That's a lot of shield damage, and even the poke.
Yeah, no, down air is an absolute menace on shields. Also does a ton of damage too. Definitely a move to watch out for when you see the Yoshis approaching. Although I think Maverick has been doing a really good job with like trying to meter how well he has to approach and how well he's trying to wall out. But an even better job of being able to clutch out stocks. Back air secures the first game.
The claw comes through in the clutch, and I mean, it's those jumps out of shield that It's not even a Yoshi thing. It's a Smash Ultimate thing. The universal, actually, I can't say universal anymore because Kazuya exists, but the primarily 3-frame jump squat across the board makes jumping out of shield such a alluring option in any particular situation. But with that crazy multi-hit with Mega Man's back air, a frame 4 move that lasts a good long while, it's really tough in those corner pressure situations.
Although that was a neck-and-neck game, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we end up seeing the Game 3. It's on Raptor to actually give it to us, though, as we return back to PS2, and I think all of this space, coupled in with the platforms, makes it a really good choice on both ends. I do think we're going to be seeing a bit more of the projectile play, though, on both ends. I wouldn't be surprised, just because of how effective the Mega Buster is at being able to take care of all that lateral space that Raptor's trying to navigate.
It seems like it's just the camp Raptor is in and how he wants to play most matchups. He wants the space to maneuver while still being overstaged to not threaten the loss of jump killing him. And of course, PS2, the widest stage in the game, will offer that aplenty. We get it was an awkward hit of the up tilt, so not able to confirm into anything. Yet he's got eggs aplenty. He
That's a whole okay. Mav had something cooking, but this was just the wrong. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I'm here for it.
I think he was looking for the back air into up tilt combo, but he grabbed the metal blade mid back air, which of course throws off his combo. Yikes.
And because of that, throws off his momentum. Raptor managing to sneak forward, but not for long. Flamesword comes out. It's the 2-2 stock down.
Look at all that shield pressure from Mav on this platform. Raptor extremely lucky he can't get shield poked, or else that would have been almost a foregone conclusion. But I like these rising back airs kind of closing out MaverickHunter's attempt to cross up with these Mega Man neutral airs that just walk through and jump over. Oh, and that's going to be a lot of damage if he manages to read the air dodge, but a quick jump with the Lee shield. And it's tip for tat.
Yeah, it's funny because even though these are very different types of characters, the way that both of these players are approaching their kits makes it a very eerily similar style.
Yeah, using that space to both of their advantages. Raptor making the most of it out of that shield and the airspeed to cover so much ground. The jab one into the grab. And looking for an air dodge, hence the down air, but not going to find it. Giving MaverickHunter a chance to play with a little bit of onstage presence, going off, and look at all these air tornadoes covering so much ground, covering all of that vertical space. No jumps allowed, no jumps allowed.
Yeah, no, Slash Claw's been the name of the game with the way that Mav has been able to occupy that space above shield. And he's doing a great job of knocking on the shield. Raptor having to mix up what he's trying to do out of it, but the reaction from Mav has just been really good, especially in this game too. The air shooter messes up the down B, you'd love to see it.
That's hysterical. I mean, Mega Man's he's one of those characters akin to Pac-Man, right? Where, I mean, no relation. Where they, because of how their kit is so awkward with some of their more classic toolkits and references, quote unquote, it makes it so that there's so many unique interactions that only exist with them and them alone. And you learn something new every time they're on screen.
Yeah, the way that Air Shooter especially repositions players is so strange. And I guess that's just another oddity to add to the table. Regardless, it's been a good tool in the kit for Mav to be able to occupy the airspace, assert it as his. And again, the anti-airs too. Like, we've been seeing it back and forth. Like, whether it's back air, up smash, neutral air even. Like, Mav's been doing a great job of making Raptor, like, regret jumping.
Wow, that was the quickest of back airs on the full charge shot. Realizing there was only so much counterplay you could do to a shot that big. That time, mini charge shot, not going to take the stock quite yet. The benefits of PS2, but, I mean, you're exactly right. These anti-airs have been proving so much for MaverickHunter, because most of the time he ends up landing with a button or throwing out some sort of attack and then covering himself with either a rising back or an up smash, which has just been the ace in the hole for MaverickHunter throughout this entire set thus far. Yet we can't count out Raptor. With all of this rage, you have to worry about any sort of these tech chase setups out of down tilt, or even any sort of charge on this up smash could be crazy.
It's not going to take much from Mav to be able to secure the KO at this point. If he lands a Mega Up, like, that's it. Up tilt will just cook Yoshi. He does need to be mindful for all of this aggressive play, and especially what happens out of this egg. I've never seen a Raptor get punished once for it.
Nope.
Side B, unpunishable. It's ridiculous, quite frankly.
I mean, character specialists, we've been seeing them throughout the day. You got to know how to work your character, and MaverickHunter doing the same thing. These rising aerials are just are such a good part of Mega Man's kit, to the point where it's honestly permeated throughout a lot of the rest of Ultimate, going for a lot more, a lot of the meta shifting towards like rising aerial type of game plans, like you see with Zero Suit, where like Zero Suit will poke at you and then hit you with a rising fair for trying to challenge out of shield or even get away out of shield. MaverickHunter doing that same kind of game plan, but with killing aerials this time.
Mega Man's one of those characters that's just really good at being able to have that mobile fortress play, and it's on the player to be passive or aggressive with that style of play. And you see the way that Mav is constantly moving into his opponent, forcing them to have a smaller and smaller space of control of their own, and then constantly reacting to what they do to try to navigate around their own space. It's good Mega Man play. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I can tell.
It's a treat. We don't have a lot of Mega Man, and Mav doesn't really enter a lot of brackets nowadays, to be fair, so I'm glad that he's ruining someone's fun.
I mean, he'll get to try again a little bit later as he goes into losers semis, where we will be, as we move on stream to our next and